Hi, I'm Gary Cox with Bluefish Development Group, and I'm a senior technical consultant here. And today we're going to have a short video on hopefully something that will help you when you're raising issues with support and need to work a support ticket. We're going to talk about two things today. One is using the JMX dump functionality and doing it in a different way than through Alfresco Share. And then two is kind of an add-on to that where we wrote just kind of a quick shell script to grab all the information you'll typically need for a support ticket. And hopefully this speeds up the information gathering process when you need to raise an issue with support. So this came about because we ran into a problem with a client where we couldn't get the JMX dump to run in Alfresco Share. We kept timing out. And we kept trying it, tried it off hours, it took too long, came back with 500 error. And so there's actually a easier, I think, a better way to grab this information. There's actually a web script you can call through curl, and based on, you run that and then it will output a zip file to the command line. You can grab that and send it off to support. After doing that, I thought, hey, wouldn't it be great if while I'm grabbing this, I went and grabbed the global properties file, current log file, and Catalina file, all those good things, put them in a big tar file, and then you can send all that at once to support. And so really this is going to be just a short overview of what you need to do that. We have an example script that we wrote just to grab this information, and I hope it's useful to you, especially if you're in a situation where your request to the JMX dump through share is timing out and you can't get the dump file to come down. This is for Alfresco 4.x. There's other ways to get the JMX dump in 3.x. So this is specific to 4.0 and 4.1. So now I'm going to go over to the desktop and just show a quick demonstration of the shell script that we wrote and talk about the curl script that you can run to get the JMX dump from the command line.
Hi, okay, so here we're at my desktop. Now this example is actually done in Linux. There's probably similar functionality you could do, with a Windows bat file in a Windows environment, but this demo is going to be specific to a Linux shell script. And on my demo screen here, I have just logged into the Alfresco installation directory, and so I have a script that I've written. Basically will grab the information, so it's just called get support data basically, and just a shell script. So we're going to open that up, and it's pretty simple. We're not doing much in the script. You could certainly tweak this in a lot of different ways, but the basic idea is one, we want to run the JMX dump from curl, and rather than trying to pull it from share. And so I use a curl command to bring that down, and it does want to be in a, when you call that web script, it does return binary data that wants to be in a zip file. So we do want to point this to an output that is basically a zip file. And then while we're at that, might as well grab everything else that you typically would need with a ticket. So we set a bunch of variables here up top, and basically just setting where the paths to everything are, the Catalina file, global properties file, log file, all those types of things, and then sort of a destination directory where we want to dump the files out and then tar them up so we can upload them to support. One of the things I want to mention in the Catalina.out can get quite huge, and so for this exercise I just made a variable that will let you pull a certain amount, and so I run basically run a tail, and the tail will only pull the last X number of lines out of the Catalina.out file, and then pipe that out to a file, just to limit sort of the amount of data. Now you could change this easily, right, to dump the whole file out, or if you need to, you can tweak it here to grab more lines. I thought that was more convenient because some of these out.dat files can be quite large after a day or so, and then some basic echoing so you kind of know what's going on. So that's really it. It's pretty simple. It's only a few lines, but if you're needing to grab data and want to quickly be able to put the information together, this can be really useful. So when you're running a shell script like this, we've made it executable from the command line. We changed chmodded it so it has executable permissions, and then really all there is to it once you set the information is just to run it. So let me just clear the screen, and then just going to execute it from the command line. So you can see it's copying the Alfresco log, copying the last 10,000 lines of Catalina.out, pulling current global properties file, and then using curl to call the web script to do the JMX dump and then dumping that out to a zip file, basically JMX dump with a date stamp on it just to kind of make it clear. And then all that gets tarred, so I'm going to change, and I'm pointing to a temp directory for this. This could be really go anywhere. But here is my zipped up tar file, and this could then be uploaded to support, hopefully making your life easier. You can see here, that's the content of the files. So should make things quicker. Now all you need to do now would be to upload this file to support. And so that's really it, but simple but useful, hopefully. Certainly we found that running the JMX dump this way versus trying to do it through the share interface is easier for us. Just jumping into Linux command line and calling it from the command line is much faster. So hope that's helpful to you. Thanks for joining this video.
Well, I hope that video was helpful for you today. It is a pretty simple script to run this information gathering exercise, but it can speed up the time it takes you to pull the information when you need to raise a ticket. Having it all in one place where you can just upload immediately to the support ticket should save you 10-15 minutes every time you need to run it. So hope it's helpful to you. And thanks for joining us today. And I hope you look at our other videos. Thanks for watching.